I'm Dalton Barrett with News Radio WGNS, and here's some of your top stories from Rutherford County on your Rutherford Roundup for Friday, January 24th, 2025. Bridgestone Americas will close its Laverne truck and bus radial tire plant on July 31st, 2025, eliminating 700 jobs. The closure is part of the company's plan to streamline operations and optimize costs under its 2024-2026 midterm business plan. The decision was difficult but necessary to strengthen our core business and improve efficiency, said Scott Damon, CEO of Bridgestone West. Rutherford County Mayor Joe Carr expressed regret, noting the plant's historic significance as Bridgestone's first U.S. facility. This closure impacts employees and the community deeply, Carr said. However, I trust our community will come together to support affected workers. Bridgestone also announced workforce reductions at its Iowa plant and restructuring efforts in Argentina and Brazil. The Almaville Volunteer Fire Department is among 245 Tennessee fire departments awarded grants from the $10 million Volunteer Firefighter Equipment and Training Grant Program for 2025. The funds will help departments purchase equipment and meet federal grant matching requirements. Since its inception in 2020, the program has provided $26.5 million in grants statewide to support Tennessee's largely volunteer firefighting workforce, which comprises 59% of the state's active firefighters. Volunteer fire departments are vital to our community, said TDCI Commissioner Carter Lawrence. The funding ensures that they have the tools they need to protect the lives and property. Assistant Commissioner for the Fire Prevention Mike Bell encouraged departments to reach out for grant assistance. Volunteer departments are the backbone of the fire protection in Tennessee, he said. For a complete list of 2025 grant recipients, visit the Tennessee State Fire Marshal Office's website. 3 male students, including 2 12-year-olds, have been arrested in separate, unrelated incidents involving threats against schools, according to the Metro Nashville Police Department. The first incident involved an 11th grader at Knowledge Academy who allegedly threatened a quote-unquote Antioch Part 2 after becoming upset over a policy-related confiscation in his backpack. Police removed the student from class and found nothing suspicious during a search. The second case centered on a 12-year-old at Dunport Tyler Middle School who posted threats against Antioch and Hillsborough High Schools on Instagram. FBI agents and Metro Nashville's Police Department Rapid School Safety Team intervened. The third incident occurred at Apollo Middle School, where another 12-year-old repeatedly threatened to shoot 4 classmates, showing one a picture of a gun. All 3 students have been charged with making a threat of mass violence in juvenile court. Metro Nashville Police Department emphasized the seriousness of school threats and pledged to prosecute offenders. Rusty Adam Bowen, a 40-year-old former Tennessee Department of Corrections employee, faces significant prison time after being convicted of multiple sex offenses, including rape of a child and aggravated sexual battery. Bowen's crimes spanned from 2016 to 2022, targeting multiple victims. The investigation, initiated by the Bedford County Sheriff's Office, uncovered evidence leading to a 17-count indictment by a grand jury in October of 2024. Bowen, who served as TDOC's statewide tactical coordinator, was placed on administrative leave following his initial arrest in 2022. Testimonies from 4 witnesses and 3 victims contributed to his conviction. Sentencing is scheduled for February 27, 2025 in Shelbyville. Bowen is expected to be transferred to a state penitentiary, a stark return to the environment he once worked in for over a decade.
After 124 years, the City Cafe's last day was Thursday, January 3rd, 2025. They were just 18 days from celebrating their 125th anniversary. We set out to head to the downtown Murfreesboro restaurant on their last day of service to talk to some of their customers. Everyone we talked to said they just had to come one last time.
So I wouldn't have missed the last day of the City Cafe. I'm sorry it's the last day of the City Cafe, but the Kellogg's are great people, and so I wanted to come support them. The restaurant business, of course, is very tough, and there's so many choices now, and business has moved away from the square, and I'm glad the city is doing some things to bring that back. And the City Cafe is more than just a restaurant, it's a family.
It is. I haven't been in a while because my brother's is real sick. Me and my husband, when I believe his name was Jerry, that used to own it, him and his wife, we owned a car lot down here on Broad Street, and we used to come here every night and eat supper because it was so late when we'd get off work. And yeah, I've been coming here since the late 80s. Great food, great people, love the atmosphere. It's sad to see something so historical leave. A lot of the fire department and police department come, and the judges, It's always good to see different people.
City Cafe's closure marks the end of an era, but its legacy will live on in the hearts of those it touched. The memories created within the walls will remain a part of Murfreesboro's history, a testament to the power of community, resilience, and love.
The Metro Nashville Police Department has released new details about Wednesday's tragic murder-suicide at Antioch High School. The shooting, which left 16-year-old Jocelyn Escalante dead, was perpetrated by a 17-year-old student, Solomon Henderson. Police say Henderson fired at least 10 shots within 17 seconds using a 9mm pistol. The weapon, loaded with 9 rounds, was recovered at the scene, along with a magazine containing 7 additional rounds. Authorities clarified that Henderson's mother brought him to school that day, contrary to earlier reports that he arrived by bus. Investigators uncovered 2 documents, one 51 and one 288 pages long, believed to have been authored by Henderson on non-traditional websites. These documents, along with materials recovered from his Carefree Lane residence, are under scrutiny by Metro Nashville Police Department, the FBI, and the Specialized Investigations Division. The Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives is tracing where the firearm, which was purchased legally in Arizona in 2022, but had not been reported stolen. Community leaders have established the Nashville School and Violence Support and Healing Fund to support the victims' families and those affected. Counseling is available through family intervention programs at 615-862-7773. And winter is far from over, and with temperatures expected to plunge into the teens again this month, residents are urged to prepare their homes and wallets for the chill. Amy Byers, Public Relations Coordinator for Middle Tennessee Electric, advises lowering thermostats by 1 degree to save on energy bills. She emphasized that small adjustments can significantly reduce costs.
You can save as much as 3% on your electric bill for each degree.
For perspective, January temperatures in the teens are not uncommon. On this date last year, the low was 18 degrees Fahrenheit with a high of 46 degrees. A 17-year-old from Gallatin was apprehended at Mount Juliet after being spotted in a vehicle reportedly stolen during a South Nashville carjacking. Mount Juliet police, alerted by the Guardian Shield license plate recognition system, executed a pursuit prevention plan to intercept the vehicle. Officers deployed spike strips on Golden Bear Gateway near Curd Road, successfully disabling the car. The teen fled on foot, but was quickly apprehended. Authorities report that the suspect was armed with a handgun and wearing a ski mask at the time of his arrest. While we may never know the suspect's intentions, we can confidently say he was stopped before he could harm anyone in Mount Juliet, police said in a statement. State Senator Joey Hensley has introduced a bill to prohibit public water providers in Tennessee from adding fluoride, citing health concerns. Hensley, a family physician, claims fluoride poses more risks than benefits, referencing studies that link high fluoride exposure to health issues such as reduced IQ in children. He emphasized the potential dangers for individuals of all ages consuming fluoridated water. Fluoride can be toxic in excessive amounts, Hensley argued, adding that topical fluoride products like toothpaste provide better protection against tooth decay. However, medical professionals, including Dr. Matthew Smith of Snodgrass King Dental Associates and Dr. William Schaefer of Vanderbilt Medical Center, warned that banning fluoride in water could lead to increased cavities, particularly in children, over the next decade. Fluoridization has been one of the greatest public health successes since its introduction in 1940, Dr. Smith noted. While there are risks with any substance, the carefully regulated levels in drinking water have proven to significantly reduce tooth decay. That's all for now. For updates on these and more local news stories, check out our website, WGNSradio.com, or follow us on social media at News Radio WGNS on Facebook and X. I'm Dalton Barrett, and I'll talk to you later.